In the previous slide, we asked you to look at this table and notice a pattern between the multiplication expression and the product. There is a shortcut to finding the product. You can cover up the 0 in the multiple of 10, then multiply the remaining digits. In this case, to 2 and 3. You get 6, and then you want to put the 0 back in the 1's place. So the final answer is 60. Let's try with another multiplication expression. So again, you're going to cover up the 0 in the 1's place of the multiple of 10, multiply the remaining digits, so the 3 and the 5. You get 15, but you put a 0 in the 1's place. Notice how the number shifts 1 place to the left. So in the number 15, the 5 is in the 1's place, but now because 0 is in the 1's place, the 5 moves to the left 1 place and is now in the 10's place. The 1, which was in the 10's place, is now in the 100's place. We're going to look at an example to understand why this pattern exists. Our example expression is 3 times 30 equals question mark. So there are 3 groups of 30. I know that the number 30 is another way of saying 3 groups of 10, which is also another way of saying 3 tenths. So I can write 30 as 3 times 10. So my multiplication expression 3 times 30 is really another way of writing 3 times 3 times 10. Do you remember on Tuesday we practiced multiplying 3 factors together? Here we have our 3 factors, and we are going to use the associative property of multiplication to show why that shortcut, that pattern, exists. So remember, the associative property of multiplication tells us that we can multiply the numbers in any order. So instead of multiplying 3 times 10 first to get that number 30, we're going to multiply the 3 by 3 first. That gives us 9. And we can't forget about the last factor, 10, so we're going to make sure to multiply 9 and 10 together. So our final answer is 90. When we used a shortcut, remember how we covered up the 0 in the multiple of 10? And then we just multiplied the remaining digits, the 3 and the 3. We're doing the same thing here. And that's why this shortcut works. You have 2 problems to try solving independently. You can use the pattern that you learned in this video, or you can use the associative property of multiplication to explain how you got your product.